Hey movie buffers, Movie Buff 29 coming out to another video. So it's finally here, the next episode of season 1 of Bridgerton. And I remember the last time Daphne and the Duke got married, and they had some things going on. But I guess they made up. They confessed their love, and he was having himself some Daphne pot pie. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Hopefully they stay together because they really do make a cute couple, and I hope they do stay together. And I hope that Penelope and her cousin. I forgot her name. I always forget her name. I don't know why. I think it's her cousin, but I don't know. I don't know if it's her. I think it's her cousin because she doesn't live with them. She lives with Daphne, so I think that's her cousin. That's Penelope's cousin. But I hope they make up too because I know they had a falling out just because of things going on. But yeah, I can't wait to see. All right, here we go. This is episode 6 of season 1 of Bridgerton.
Dearest gentle reader, I must send felicitations to the new Duke and Duchess of Hastings. Congratulations and stamina as they embark on the most exhilarating time in a young couple's life. Is there a more romantic notion? To retreat from society together, finally leaving watchful eyes behind. Welcome to Cliveden, Your Grace. It has been so long since we have been blessed with your presence, but I trust you will find everything to your liking.
I do not doubt it, Mrs. Coulson. I hope you have been well. May I introduce you, the Duchess of Hastings?
I'm looking forward to making your acquaintance, Mrs. Coulson. Thank you, Your Grace.
Wow. If only I could go on a honeymoon like that.
I want to show you the bedroom.
Yours or mine?
You truly believe it has separate rooms?
He's very smooth.
I should think not.
Stop, shall see. But most remarkable couple back in London. Perhaps we might find solace in the promise of the Duke and Duchess returning to us, bearing a surprise.
I wonder what Daphne's doing at this very moment.
I'm sure she has many new duties to attend to as Duchess. And things you should be learning yourself to prepare for your debut.
Making simple conversation, pretending not to wince every time a man treads on my toes during a walk.
I'm no good at those things, I'm not. Really make a fool of myself.
Perhaps if you devoted as much time to your reporting lessons as you did to writing in your journal, you might...
I would like to make a small but rather important announcement. I have happy news to impart.
Are they engaged?
I have asked Miss Marina Thompson to be my wife, and she has accepted.
Oh. Where's Penelope?
Beside herself. Well, seems perfectly happy to me. She congratulated us.
So, you compromised this young lady?
Certainly not. I'm a gentleman.
Then why ever would
Why does anyone marry, brother? The love, of course.
Look, I know you were still rather green, and that is my fault. I should have taken you to brothels when you returned home from Eton. So
If this is Daphne and you are happy to marry her,
it is not the same, you know it.
I know nothing of the sort.
Then you betray your immaturity!
If I caused Mother discomfort today, I am sorry for it. I shall speak with her. The truth is, I do not require your permission to marry Miss Thompson, but I would very much prefer to have your blessing.
Then I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
You have.
Of the time,
Let's bring him to her.
total darkness about certain versions. They have told us what it was truly like. However, would we get anything else done at all?
You yourself said the Duchy was most intimidating. Why not stay? Nor does look at this room. My friend can afford to titillate.
I do not doubt it. But I suspect Mrs. Coulson shall always resent me if I do not take her tour. I shall do nothing of the sort. My mother told me a lady is nothing without her housekeeper.
As always, being a royal, you have to make a good impression.
I have prepared the study for you to work, Your Grace. Jeffreys, I am on my honeymoon. The steward has left the records
doesn't want to work.
disarray. I cannot make head nor tail of the estate's accounting, and there are several letters from farm tenants begging an audience with Your Grace.
Very well. If I must.
Here we are, the morning room, where the former Duchess prefers to take tea with visitors.
My mamma
I like the
suggested an
color.
extended invitation to the vicar first. I believe she is right.
Of course, Your Grace.
I look forward to hosting our first ball, but I believe it would be prudent to wait until after the close of the London season, yes.
Indeed, Your Grace.
And I shall look at redecorating this room first.
You wish to redecorate? Certainly, Your Grace.
I mean, technically she can.
Perhaps we might give the servants some time off to attend as well.
There is much to be done now that the Duke and yourself are in residence.
Oh, well, even more reason to allow them some respite then.
Because everyone needs some rests.
Is there?
The former Duchess? Yes.
She was beautiful.
Thoughtful, too. Most proper. A perfect Duchess.
Ooh, she's shading her? Oh, the nursery.
Your Grace?
It's lovely. Shall we move on? I'm certain there is much left to see.
Yes, of course.
No, never mind.
Mrs. Coulson's tour today was exceptional. The gardens are particularly lovely. I found myself in continual awe of their beauty.
You're so far away.
I know, it's so far.
Well, that is easily remedied. It is no trouble, truly.
They're like, oh, how dare she? They're making their own rules.
Sentimental attachments. After all, this has been your home for many years.
Do what you will. Paper the drawing room in flamingo-pink tulle. I'm sure I shall love it. You do know.
A Bridgerton, now a Duchess, and now an interior decorator. She's a triple threat. Oh, a little romance in the garden. And it rains, too. I love how they're just putting, like, popular songs in here and putting them into, like, string quartets. It's so cool.
Do you like this?
Yep, they wanted each other. Wow. Dang. You could never turn them off.
Stop it.
They're just doing it out in the open. And that's so...
Apologies, Your Grace.
Well, our activities are quite spirited.
What is the tea?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I literally saw him do it.
I did see something in your pocket. What is it?
Exactly, it's not fair.
Oh, just give it back. Oh, good morning. Good morning, brother.
Colin, your engagement is in Whistledown. What? It is.
Very well. Everyone else, I think.
Couldn't wait to tell him.
Except Maria.
Oh, Maria. I thought her name was Marina. Never mind.
I was not prepared to let another of you fly the nest so soon. Have a fear, Mother. You will still have your hands full. Especially with Eloise. Good luck with that one.
Do you think Colin will introduce us to his friends? I'm sure he will. I'm sure all of our fortunes are about to change.
Especially Colin's.
Oh.
Ainsley, you should think every compliment a mockery.
Do not pity me either.
I do not pity you, Penelope. I respect you. You have been a true friend since I arrived here, and I rely on your continued friendship and sympathy.
I continue silence, you mean?
You think so little of me, I cannot bear it.
I mean, she has the right
Anyway,
to
to
be
this
bitter,
awful
but...
without your kindness, please do not tell me you regret it.
Marina,
Time to the movies. We must see your trousseau.
Corella. I'm gonna call her Corella from now on. And there's the ugly stepsisters.
she's so lucky. A whole new wardrobe and a handsome husband. She and Journal, they really will make the most beautiful baby.
He is not the father.
You dead.
Oh my goodness, he came for gold.
Do not laugh at him. She makes a fool of him already.
You ain't no fun anymore. Miss Thompson. It's lovely to see you, Lady Bridgerton. You must call me Violet now. I insist. It's not just delightful to know now that our families will be joined forever. Yes, it certainly is something. The happiness tomorrow night. You and dear Colin and the Viscount with so much to celebrate.
Well, I think that's what she wants, right? She wants to be merged with the other person.
I shall need to steal Madame de la
Or with
Croix
Bridgerton,
away from
so...
London.
Faisant on Thursday is a matter of your account. I was clear to your maid that you'll regret
And I'll stop you there. Our bills will be settled in full. As soon as you've met Miss Thompson, soon to be Bridgerton, her gown, and the other items. So,
I'm afraid that is not possible. Perhaps you might find another tailoress more to your liking across town.
Oh.
Oui.
Madame de la Croix, that reminds me, you have such a unique accent, and yet I've never asked where in France you're from. Ma mère était française, vous savez. Et je ne suis pas belle par votre numéro. Je n'aimerais pas que l'autre homme de bon ton soit honte comme si. I believe Madame de la Croix will be somewhat more amenable to our requests now, Lady Featherington. Très bon.
Featherington, okay. Featherington and Bridgerton, okay.
And what is the prize for us?
Why, slaughter, of course.
Oh. I mean, you gotta get your meat.
As the Duke has granted me the honour of opening our village fair with this contest, it is after careful consideration that I have decided that all 3 pigs have tied. I hereby decree every pig such a winner that none should be slaughtered.
Like, okay. I just love how she's going and just changing the rules. It's great. Time for change.
The harvest on the farm have been poor. With the rents being tripled, we're struggling to put food on the table.
The rent's tripled. My steward did not inform.
He hasn't shown his face since your father, Pat. God rest his gracious soul. He always gave his tenants what they needed, unlike some.
Yeah, it's sad how
It's a
people
good thing
just
indeed
great
that we are back in
power.
I'm sure we can find a solution to these difficulties. And I thank you for bringing them to our attention. Why you have a strong set of lungs? They shall heave all the way in London, if not all the way to France.
Thank you, goodness. I must apologise, Your Grace. Little Ada has just discovered her own voice and likes to use it as often and loudly as she can.
Oh, please, Stan, you shouldn't be stooping in your condition. What can we do about the farmer's rent? There must be something.
She returns to see things in order.
They are the easiest company in the world.
You are natural with them.
My younger sisters and brother.
Yep.
Each one a mischief.
You know, my abundant family will be good for at least one thing in future. Eventually, they will all marry and have children as their own, and we will have your screaming infants in our lives, and you know what to do.
Are they gonna do it again? Okay. I was like, you probably shouldn't do that up there, but...
Rofa. Swish. Swish! Good. You've done well thus far, Miss Thompson. Tonight I shall need to raise the matter of a swift wedding.
I'm very sorry, but this plan of yours, I find it wanting. Deceiving Colin is one thing, but being at close quarters with his mother, that is quite another. Lady Bridgerton is shrewd. She has had 8 children. Trust she knows when she's being managed.
Lord Bridgerton.
I would not like to speculate.
Yes, indeed, I believe a honeymoon in foreign parts would be just the thing. Mr. Bridgerton, you might even make the most of this fine weather that we've been having if you choose to marry sooner rather than later.
Colin is still very young. I believe a lengthier engagement would be prudent. Excellent weather.
I'm really curious to see how this is gonna end.
Mother, have I told you Miss Thompson is very accomplished at needlework? She really is quite brilliant. Puts my sisters to shame.
I can assure you that is not true.
You have not seen my sister Daphne's embroidery. In all honesty, it is like a battlefield.
What can the matter be, Johnny?
No comment.
At the fair. He promised to buy me a bunch of blue ribbons. He promised to buy me a bunch of blue ribbons. Promised to buy me a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up my bonny brown hair. And it's so dear.
Colin, right, I have a word.
Oh, I wonder if she's gonna spill something.
Her heart belongs to another.
What?
His name is Sir George Crane. He's the first son, a soldier. They grew up in neighbouring properties in their country. I'm sorry, Colin, but I have seen their love letters. I felt you should know before it was too late.
Dang.
You really are very good, you know that. Do you think that I would care if she had fond feelings for another before we met? It would be rather rich of me, considering I've flirted with half the girls in London at one point or another.
No, you misunderstand. This was no mere flirtation. Marina loves this man. She loves him still.
And yet she's marrying me. Trust me, Pen. Do not fret. Is anything wrong? This is my brother. He was odious at dinner. I apologize.
I cannot stand it, Colin. My own father does not want me. Even the Featheringtons cannot wait to be rid of me. Fool that I am, I truly thought that with your family I might finally find acceptance. But it is no use. Even your mother is just being polite.
That's not true. Marina. I
mean, the Bridgerton mother's way better than the...
we shall make our own family, you and me.
It is all I want. It is all I want in all the world. I wish we could be married this very minute. Then we could be alone together always.
We will be married tomorrow.
I would never have to leave your arms.
Watch, it's probably gonna be tomorrow, watch.
What if I told you there was a way?
Colin, what?
Scotland. Gretna Green. I know, it is mad, but we could be married within a matter of days.
Oh.
We just have to make it to the border. Anthony would be an ogre about it when we first return, of course, but by then it would be too late. We would be married. We would be together.
I love it. I love you.
I mean...
Allow me a day.
Hello,
should
the
arrange it.
Royals.
Yeah.
I can tell she definitely wants a baby.
Not even after last night's exertions.
Oh, they did it again.
Would you care to break your fast with me?
No, sorry, my love. The farmer in the village is right. The estates have been neglected far too long. The wheat yields are down, yet nobody has thought to use the fields for livestock grazing or rotate to a more plentiful crop.
Well, is that not the steward's job?
They're my tenants, my people. The responsibility is mine.
Don't get after her.
Please excuse me.
Do you think we have enough for all the baskets?
So?
Your Grace! Whatever!
I perhaps I will gather those on your behalf, one of the kitchen maids or the gardener. Was no one available to assist you?
Oh, there is no need to trouble anyone, Mrs.
She can
Coulson.
do herself.
Do you intend to collect honey from the hives in person as well?
That might be a little beyond me.
But she's an independent duchess.
Please. She despises me.
She despises everybody. Cannot give it another thought.
Do you like a basket? There's basket from Cliveden? Oh, a basket from Cliveden. There's... Is something amiss? Mamma taught me it was tradition for the new Duchess to visit with gifts.
I believe it is proper.
Should I have worn a different dress? Or perhaps it signifies I'm high in the instep. Perhaps I might ask your opinion on something.
Of course, though how I might advise a duchess, I'm not sure.
I feel that I've done something to offend the village.
Was it the pigs?
What?
It was the pigs.
Ah.
You said that all 3 pigs won.
At the fair? I thought it the best outcome for everyone.
It is tradition that the winner is allowed to supply pork to Cliveden for the next year. Oh, it's a great number of pigs indeed. When you could not choose a winner, no farmer won the contract, nor the income to go along with it.
Oh no.
Simply speaking, you snubbed them.
I'll correct my mistake at once. I
just want to
had no idea. Mrs. Coulson, do you have a moment? I know I have made some missteps since I arrived. My mother taught me a great deal about being mistress of a household, but I'm not sure either of us ever imagined a house as grand as this one. I'm so very grateful for your guidance, Mrs. Coulson. The truth is, I fear the Duke might not be entirely at ease here at Cliveden, which is, of course, no reflection of you or any of your staff.
No, I quite understand.
You do?
Master Simon, beg your pardon, His Grace, his childhood was not always easy. After the death of my late mistress, the Duke lived almost exclusively in London.
Do you mean to say that Simon grew up here on his own?
Oh, we did our best to take care of him.
Was it not a happy marriage then?
It was strained.
Yeah.
He wanted an heir, she wanted a child.
No, not at all, Mrs. Coulson.
Not for Daphne, you're doing a great job.
You were saying?
Well, I said to the Duchess what my mother said to me. A womb cannot quicken without strong, healthy seed. And then, just as she was finally blessed with Master Simon, we lost her.
Lady Gardside this evening.
Sorry, Mama, I'm not feeling well.
I'm sick.
Well, honestly, I ought to make you come along to Cough and Splutter all evening. It would serve Lady Gardside right. She has been withholding a dinner invitation from me, and now look, not a day after Miss Thompson's announcement, and they all come crawling.
Is she looking for the letters? That's probably for them tomorrow when they're going to get married. Not tomorrow, but in a couple days, but they're probably making a journey, so. I wonder if she's going to try and find him find this matchmaker or this guy that she likes.
So they're not the same. The sound of the lettering, it is all wrong.
Penelope, I'm tired. I have
This one. It was in the drawer in the back of Mama's desk. She or even Mrs. Varley, they practiced George's signature, but even they could not get it perfect. That last letter, the one where he broke your heart, it was a forgery. Verena, George never wrote those things to you. He never denied loving you. He never denied your child.
I was a fool. This changes nothing.
She's burning it.
All I do is live safe in the knowledge that my husband is a good and kind man. He would never turn me out on the street.
I would still tell him
He
though,
will care for us both.
because he's gonna find out when you're.
But what of him? What of Colin?
You love Colin Bridgerton.
You know not of what you speak.
I believe I know so much more than you, Pen.
She can read you.
Of Colin, of the world. If I am to be the executioner of this childish infatuation, then so be it. Your love is an unrequited fantasy. Colin sees you as you are and regards you no differently than he does Eloise. Or even Miss
Eloise,
Robinson.
that's her name, okay.
He sees me as a wife, a woman. And as a woman, I must make these difficult choices for myself and for my child.
As a woman, yeah.
Even if they hurt your feelings.
It's so hard because I don't know which side to choose. Like, I can see from both perspectives.
Why did you?
No particular reason. Business in London. Then, commence a personal family. The right hook. Give me some fries, Fraser.
I am serious.
As am I.
Yeah, here you go, another time.
We need to clean up for dinner.
Yes.
That was close.
I'll meet you in the dining room.
There you go, look at it.
Your Grace, these are the servants' quarters. Servant. How does a woman come to be with child?
Your mother...
My mother told me nothing.
Yeah, she didn't.
Please. No embarrassment. Explain it to me.
These crops set planting turnip. Little sheep will raise.
Oh, of course, it's a pig.
Hey, life's a joke. This purchases several cattle for the farm. Couldn't take near livestock till the soil is fertile again. A fortune to be restored.
So she fixed it.
Yeah, Grace?
You may return to the house. I wish to walk around.
Are you ready for bed, my dear?
I believe I am.
Here we go.
Body is free.
So now she knows how to do it.
On me. And kicking me, taking me down, falling my dream. I'm a for you, taking me,
Oh, before he shoots, he doesn't put it inside her. Oh, that makes more sense now.
What did you do?
I'd hoped it was not true. I'd hoped I was mistaken, but clearly I was not.
How could you?
How could I? How could I? You lied to me.
Wait, what?
I trusted you. I trusted you more than anyone in this world, and you took advantage. You seized an opportunity, and so I did the very same.
I told you I cannot give you children.
Cannot and will not are two entirely different things. You chose this for yourself.
Anyway, I would have died for you. You were the one who insisted on this union. You told me I was enough.
That was before I knew you. Do you know I even felt pity for you? Poor Simon, I thought how it must pain him to know that he will never know what it is to be a father.
Pity.
Then I never asked for your betrayal. You what? You loved me.
All is fair in love and war, but some battles leave no victor. We love have the power to inflict the greatest
Are they gonna make up?
scars. For what thing is more fragile than the human heart?
Glad Eloise was there.
I've learned that a
What's
brave
that?
fraud is a
Is it?
What is it?
Is it the pregnancy?
Miss Marina Thompson is with child.
Oh my gosh.
And she has been.
Right before they were about to go
the
out.
very first day she arrived in our fair city.
Who blabbed? I don't think it was Penelope.
Desperate times may call for desperate measures. But I ask you, can the ends ever justify such wretched means?
Hopefully. Wow. A lot of things happened in that. So, the thing that was confusing was the ending with Daphne and Simon. Because she was, from what it looked like, was he not, was he pretending to release his, bodily fluids after they, did the thing? And she found out that he was lying about it? Because that's what it seemed like. She really looked disappointed after supposedly he was, releasing something in her. But I think that's why, because all the time they pretended to do it, he pushed her off when he was about to, But I think when she was looking at that towel on the desk after they, did it on the desk, she probably didn't see anything. No, bodily fluids. So I think that's what I'm kind of hinting at. I think he was lying to her about that. I think that's why she's upset. Because, she wants a child. I know he told her that he can't have a child. I forgot why. I think it was explained, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that. I don't know. That was a lot. That was so intense. I really like this episode though. I thought the show is well done. I know I only have a couple more episodes left until the season finale, and hopefully I can get into all through the season. I know there's 3 seasons. I think the 4th one is coming out this year, right? If I remembered. But yeah, and wow, with Marina and Penelope and Colin, that love triangle. I mean, like I said, I understand both sides of this dilemma. Like Marina knew that she would never find George again or hear from him again, even though she was with his child. And, like, she found Colin, and Colin is pledging his love and loyalty to her. And I could see why she's jumping at that. But then I also kind of see from Penelope's side that she really likes Colin and thought that maybe them together would be a thing. And just, yeah, and, now Marina called her out on it. And I don't know if Penelope blabbed that secret to Lady Whistledown and had it printed in the paper. Because if she did that, she would have to mail it to Whistledown. Because I don't know how you would get news to her. I know she knows things right then and there. And hopefully she'll make an appearance in the show. From what it looks like, even though she's mainly the narrator, I think that she's probably going to make an appearance sometime. I don't know if it's going to be this season, next season, or the third season. But I am definitely, hooked on the show now. It took me a couple times. The first episode, I was kind of like, "What's going on?" Like, I don't understand anything. But after the second and third episode, I was like, "Okay, this makes more sense now. I'm getting on the boat. No, now I know who Penelope is. Now I know who Daphne is. Now I know the Featheringtons and the Bridgertons. I think they're cousins. If they're cousins." Yeah, that would make sense, but Penelope wouldn't have a crush on her cousin. So I think they might not be related. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember, because Bridgerton, Featherington. I mean, maybe 10 is a common last syllable and last names in the royal family in the Bridgertons, but yeah, hopefully Daphne can get a child. I saw, with that little girl in the town, and the mom, I can definitely tell she loves kids, and I hope she's able to have kids in the future, regardless of what Simon says. Simon says. But yeah, this was a great episode. What do you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I'm gonna be uploading the next episode of Cobra Kai. I really need to watch all the episodes before the last part of season 6 comes out. And I have 3 weeks. So I gotta hurry up and get that going, because I definitely want to catch the last half of the season, and because I love the show, and I hope I'm able to do that. I'm going to try and upload episodes every week on that, as well as Bridgerton, because 2 more episodes left, and then I'm ready for the next season. So, and I definitely want to watch this until the 4th season comes out. I know it's probably going to be a while till it's on Netflix, because I know after the season ends, then Netflix has it on there, I think, the next month. Or I think that's how they do it. I don't know. Netflix has been different these past years that I had it. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode. This is moviebuff29 signing out. See ya.